That's a good song.
That shit hard. All right. Here we go. You ready? Yeah, you ready? Hey. All right. Hey, this is the Horticulture Podcast, episode
25.
25. Hey, y'all remember that?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
What did he say? 25.
25. That shit hella funny. Yeah, episode 25. Huh?
That when he was employee of the month?
No, when he was in class with Patrick.
Oh, okay.
You remember?
I see every episode for a fact. I just can't remember exactly.
You remember when that retro dude, he was like, I know 25, then the nigga slapped that nigga, they start fading up in the video. Y'all remember that? It's a Vine video, bro. I'll show y'all after. But, all right, let me bring it back. All right, this is Horticulture Podcast, episode 25. You got me, Bolo33, a.k.a. Kel. You have Marissa in the building. Hello, Marissa.
Hey.
Period.
All right. And then we got Chubb, 2 beats, more beats, the better.
No.
Marissa, yours is kind of dry, huh?
It was dry.
We got Marissa in the building. Hey. All right.
My goodness.
All right. So, how y'all feeling today? Marissa, how you feeling today?
I'm waking up, you know. That's it. That's how I'm feeling.
I'm here and y'all niggas is not here.
I'm
Chubb,
here.
I'm here.
you here?
I'm here.
How you feel?
I'm chilling. I'm cool. I'm cooling.
Got a little bit of Hennessy in your cup?
A little something, you feel me?
Gotta take a sip. All right. So,
How you feeling?
yeah,
Oh, look at my African American over here. Are you the greatest?
are you the greatest, Chubb? Thank you for asking me. I appreciate you. I'm doing good today.
That's
I was
good.
low-key a little irritated because, you know, we starting off late, but, you know, it wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. Shout out to our folks at DigiWorld. Good plug. Nah, I'm just playing. They're the greatest. They're the greatest. All right, so this week was kind of slow,
Very slow.
but it wasn't slow.
It wasn't.
Nah, because I actually gathered a lot of topics for this week. And so, oh shit, where'd my shit go? I had the shit in my pocket. I don't know where it went. That's hella money. All right, hold on.
This
Where's
guy.
the thing? All right, I got it. So, this week on Twitter, it started off pretty decent. There's this podcast. They are called Guys We Fucked. And there are these white girls, and they had the nerve to talk about or go into like a fetish type of thing. Our guys they were talking about they had sex with, and then they started talking about black guys. Would you like to hear the excerpt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually nasty.
It was okay. What do you mean? Like talk black? No, I mean just act like more like I thug. I don't like people who like black people who act like white people, which I know we're gonna get a bunch of letters like, what do black people act like? Guys, we all fucking know.
No,
And
bitch.
When we say
Get your head in this.
stereotypically what black people act like, and that's what I like.
Yeah. Nico is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got that hood swag.
Yeah, you gotta have a little.
I
This is
love it.
Gotta
nasty.
do thug life.
Sexy.
Come on.
I took.
Sexy. Come on.
So, what the fuck? Bro, what was that?
That was some
White
bullshit.
women.
Dog, that was, bro, what? You know, that kind of makes me like rethink the Montana trips all over. Like,
Ah.
it's like,
You didn't think y'all were just a fetish?
no, like
I
now I
think-
hear it and it's like,
What the
what
fuck?
in the
Come on,
world?
bro. I knew y'all was a fetish when I got told that I was. Come on,
was
bro.
too
I got
light?
told, I got told I was
Ooh.
too light, and then and then they try to put our partner try to put Kelvin on.
It's crazy.
Damn.
But it's just like I said, that's really like they don't like us because of us. They like the caricatures that we that are often portrayed as ass. And that's kind of like
It's a fetish.
it's a fetish. We're not a fetish, nigga. What you got, Marissa?
Well, when it comes to sex and stuff, there's a lot of different. I'm not taking up for them at all. Like what they said regarding like the thug thing and acting white, that's totally wrong. But people do have fetishes. You know, white women. There's a whole category of porn. Well, actually, a whole channel called Blacked, where there's these white women fucking these black men. You seen it?
I've seen it.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, and there's way worse fetishes out there than just wanting a black thuggish guy, you know? But
So what they said was, do you think, like, I don't know, I was offended by what they were saying, because she was just like, I'm not that type of black guy. I want the real black guy.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But what's a real black guy? And she said not the white black guy. Like, so does there's a difference between well, first of all, what makes the quote unquote white black guy the good guy? Because he's well spoken, because he has and what does acting white mean? That's crazy. Like the fact, I mean, it even goes, the color thing even goes all the way down to the persona of a black cat. They say black cats are bad luck. You know what I'm saying? Like they say a lot of black things that are, like, are regular, they make it a bad thing.
devil cakes.
Dog, like why do they release white doves, nigga, at funerals?
There's
I'm
no
black.
doves.
Huh?
There's no black
Yeah,
dove.
But nigga, but I'm
was a
saying,
bad one.
like, it's supposed to represent, like, the good spirit being led
The white
off.
being pure and angelic and stuff.
But why is white that?
Yeah, you know why. It's the history.
It's crazy, bro.
Because the white man
The white man.
made it up.
That shit's sick.
Like, if we, quote unquote, ran the world, like us black people, it would be totally opposite.
It would.
It definitely would.
So,
And white people would have a fit.
You said a what?
I said white people would have a fit too.
Bro, they already are. They already are. You seen how they? Come on, Chuck. No fucking chew that shit
That
up.
was my fault. That was my fault. I forgot.
But that nigga all offended. Pause. But what do you? Oh, you said, yeah, like they tripped over Obama. Now they got their little power back with Trump and everything. And then Trump's been on a fucking weird type rampage. Do y'all see he's taking, like, money out of everything to really push this immigrant thing? The immigrant
that's
camp.
crazy.
it's like, what does he have against them?
Dog.
There's way worse shit happening in the world.
Not yet. It has to be a personal. Like, he's low key new Hitler.
It's high key.
High key, yeah. I mean, no, he's not blatantly killing them though. Like, he's already, like, I mean,
He
yeah,
already
but
rounded him up,
and put him in concentration camps.
basically. Yeah.
But he's just not like the infirmary. Like, not yet. Oh, not yet, not yet, bro. And then have you ever seen them videos of them kids when they just, like, they actually are getting brought back to their parents?
Yeah, the younger ones, they have a harder time adjusting, because at such a young age, when you're taken away for a certain amount of time and you're, like, in this weird surrounding, you get this trauma,
Yeah,
and they don't necessarily recognize their mom.
that is scary.
How
That's
long have they been
crazy.
keeping them away?
Bro, there are people been going for
Months.
over 6 months, almost a year now.
Just imagine a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old ripped away from their mom and brought back after 6 months. It's not gonna come back, like, mom or whatnot. Maybe after a week. Yeah, but months.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, kids are smart, but
It's a developmental thing.
yeah, in that stage, that's when your cognitive stage is developing, like, rapidly. So now they're adjusted in kind of,
The cages.
yeah, like, quote unquote, that could be a comfort zone.
I wonder how that's gonna affect them growing up. Because it's not just gonna stop there.
Nah, for sure not.
I think somebody should watch.
Nah, I'm sure they got some type of documentary going
Yeah,
on.
they're watching.
If they don't, they
kids
should
all
be.
ages.
All
They were
ages.
doing it too.
Yeah. All ages. It's crazy. But all right. I don't even know how we got to there. From
I know, white women.
All right,
Black guys.
yeah, black guys, whatever. So I was offended. Chubb, you offended?
Yeah, that is a little bullshit, little stereotype.
Marissa, they're taking your black man from you. What are you gonna do
No,
about
they're
it?
not.
What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, if people like what they like, if somebody like me, they gonna like me. Ain't nobody taking nobody from me, Not yet. I mean, shit.
It's gonna happen, especially for
know.
you.
Not
All right.
for-
I guess I'm really not offended. Like, it really don't really matter to me like that. But I just think the whole concept of that was stupid. Like, the comment was stupid.
It's a fetish. They
Yeah, but
fetishize thuggish black men, but they would probably never settle down with one. They just want to fuck him.
nah, never. That's the bad part. Like that's the part that's like it's just like dang. So y'all don't like us for us. Y'all just like us for what y'all think we are.
Exactly. Like, how you gonna categorize a black person? That don't mean so just because they're nice or whatever or well spoken.
Yeah,
that
they don't want
that
that.
means they're not black.
Yeah, that was sick. Like
Like that don't make no sense.
that was sick, bro.
So
you got
what about a thug white boy?
yeah. Why don't they like them?
Is that a nigga?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Is that a nigga?
Shit, I wish we could have been on that podcast. I would have asked him that.
Yeah, I definitely flame them hoes up for sure.
Yeah. Facts.
Bitches.
And fuck them after.
Yeah.
Bitch, broke ass, bitch, and you a bitch.
Yeah, nasty horse. All right, so one of everybody's goals, relationship goals, was on the chopping blocks this week. And I think they've handled it pretty well.
You said
Ari and
what?
Herb?
Yeah, Ari and G Herbo.
No.
Is
You
it
ain't heard
Herbo
Nigga,
or Herbo?
they ain't cooking. It ain't no herb.
Oh, it's Herbo?
Yes.
Herbo. You thought it was
She
Herbo?
thought it was an herb.
I always called it
No,
Herb.
nigga. No,
Shut up,
no,
shut
nigga.
up, bro.
Is it a herb? No, nigga. Marissa, wake up.
No.
Is it a herb?
I'm glad I got clarification.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you guys haven't heard or seen our Ari is G Herbo's baby mama. One of them. Well, shit, one of them. But came out like somebody said out the blue. I don't know if it's true or not. But the little girl does look like it. That G Herbo had a baby on Ari, and them babies, the little girl and the boy, look dead on each other.
I haven't heard nothing else about that, though. I don't think it's
Exactly.
true.
That's why I'm saying they handled it really well. But she said something. She made like a. I should have got that video.
I was trying to
quick.
find stuff on that, but I couldn't really find anything.
Yeah, what she said was, she's like, trust me, if Herb got a baby, it's just, if the girl is actually pregnant, she ain't gonna be pregnant for long.
Oh, shit.
Basically, to sum it up, what she said.
Well, wait. The baby was already born, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure out what's like, I don't know, what's truth. What is the truth? I don't know. It's
Oh, I
shaky.
did hear about that. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
know what
shaky.
you're talking about.
But how would you feel if a nigga got a baby on you? Or let me take that back. How would you feel, Marissa, if you had a famous nigga get a baby on you? Because the bag's a little different.
Hell
You
yeah,
gotta,
it is.
yeah. So what's up? What's up, Marissa?
You gotta leave.
You
Well,
gotta-
I gotta leave.
You're leaving,
You're asleep.
If a
What?
man has a baby on me,
nigga. He got all that money. You leaving him for real?
A famous person?
To
yeah.
certain things I'm
Marissa's
putting
it.
up with.
Marissa's just talking.
A
She just took
baby?
it. She just talking for sure.
no.
Come on, Marissa.
That way,
you, gotta think
you don't
about
even
it.
want no more kids anyway. So now look, you good.
Shut up.
They handled
Marissa.
it for you.
Marissa, I'm talking about. You really gotta think about it. Put yourself in that situation. Don't just think. Just give your first answer. Actually think about
Okay,
it.
I'm thinking about it right now. So, if I'm with the guy with the bag, right?
Yep.
I am working, or I have worked on getting my bag as well.
Talking shit.
So if I leave him, it won't be too much of a difference when it comes to bags. So why would I stay with somebody that has stepped out and had a baby on me? It's like I'm not gonna be one of those women that get with a rich guy, and he's the only person that remains rich.
Talk your shit.
You know, so
Talk your shit.
so it doesn't matter if he got a bag or not, because I'm gonna be working on my stuff too. You know,
And you already got a kid by him, so you know child support gonna win anyway. We out the door.
are we talking about having a kid by him too?
I mean, you are. That's what I said. I said he had another kid on you. But I
Oh,
mean,
well,
yeah.
I'm leaving. I don't care. I mean, I do care that he had a kid on me, but I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, you left it in.
That's all you care about.
Yeah,
my
not the
God.
condom part. Like, you didn't have a condom on.
I mean,
Like,
but yeah, that too. But
That
you had a
part,
whole
too.
kid.
I'm talking about just the whole fact that he was cheating. That's all you.
Marissa's
we talking
goals is. I
about
mean,
Facts.
Well, you asked me about. If
I
you had
know,
a kid.
Marissa. I know, Marissa. Come on.
Shut up. I'm leaving. The fuck.
I feel it. Yeah, if I find out, I just seen on Instagram last week this dude. Well, it was on Twitter, but it was an Instagram post. This dude, like, I thought it was gonna be a beautiful father-daughter post. It was crazy. It was reckless.
shit.
It wasn't reckless. He was like, to my beautiful little darling girl. these past 2 years have been like the most extravagant in my life, blah, blah. But unfortunately, today I found out that I am not your dad. And so I wish you and your mother the best.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh.
I was like, oh, shit.
Whoa.
Oh.
Nigga, I was thinking it was like, oh, this is goals.
Oh.
No, it's not, nigga.
So you think that means that he really, maybe he really didn't care then about her?
Bro, I was
Because
see,
if
that
you,
was what,
if,
yeah.
if you really, if like it was what, she was a newborn or something?
She was 2 years old.
So okay. So I mean, obviously that's a long time. So obviously
Dog.
you have feelings for her like that. You thought that was your daughter. Like
Yeah.
you can't just give that up like it's nothing.
Facts.
I mean,
You stick around, Jeb?
I don't know.
that's definitely shaky.
That's something I probably wouldn't be able to answer from the outside. I would have to be on the inside to answer that.
Yeah.
I personally went through something like that. I had an ex who had a kid, quote unquote, had a kid, and it comes to find out that the kid wasn't his.
I ain't gonna lie, Briss. I thought you was gonna say that she wasn't yours.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was like,
I was like, finally, so you let that info on the podcast. So we good this week. Go ahead.
No. So the guy I was with had a kid, quote unquote, when I got with him, and he was about 2. And come to find out, the kid wasn't his.
Ooh.
It was speculation this whole time, right? The older the kid got, the more he looked like the other dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
oh, so y'all knew the other dude, or he knew?
I did it. They were in their whole little fucked up shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But but after they actually found out, the mom, the grandmother, my ex's mom, she still watched the little boy or like was still in his life. I don't think they talk anymore now though. I think they kind of faded out.
That would at 2, and the type of person I am at 2 years old, nigga. At that point, I'm your dad.
Yeah,
You'll
And
stick
so
around?
I'm sticking around for the daughter.
yeah.
I'm not entertaining nothing with the mom, like at all. I ain't gonna lie, that's the type of person I am. I'm calling you, hey, where's she at? I'm about to pick her up, nigga. We got her for the weekend, and I'm going to. If she figure out who the pops is, I'm gonna have a relationship with the pops to where like I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Like I mean, of course I've been there for the last 2 years, but technically that is your daughter. So I definitely would build like some type of friendship, or not even friendship, just some type of something with the pops. Like, hey, look, is it cool? Like, get her for this weekend. I'm sure he would have to respect the same thing too, just because I've been there and I've been taking care of your kid for the last 2 years to find out. Like, and I'm sure they both like me and him would both be in a weird ass space anyway. Like. For somebody to find out that they just got a kid after 2 years, and for me to find out that's not my kid after 2 years, I'm sure like that would be a weird situation. But me, that person I am, I'm definitely gonna stick around for the kid.
How do you think you'd react to that news?
I'd probably cry. Like I'd be heartbroken, like heartbroken. Like I'd be
like,
crying.
You thought that was your seed.
Crying, like boo-hooing, like hugging on my mom, like nigga, because I'm sure you went through the whole 9 months. You found out she's pregnant. Oh, we're having a baby now, nigga. You in the delivery room, you cutting the umbilical cord, thinking it's yours, nigga. You in there. I'm sure that moment, like I got a kid, like this is me, nigga. This is mine, nigga. To find out 2 years later, a first birthday. Nigga, all of that, gender reveal, all of that.
That'd be a lot of mixed emotions there too, because then you gotta think about like, damn, she cheated on me. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I would be mad at the mom.
she
I
had a
wouldn't be.
whole
I wouldn't
baby.
take that off. I wouldn't take that on the daughter though. She
No,
had
I
nothing to
wouldn't.
do
No, I wouldn't take that on the daughter either. She had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
If you sign the birth certificate, you still gotta pay
child support. Yeah, I seen that.
I
shit.
know that shit's crazy. That's why you gotta get blood tests.
I'm
right?
bro. I'm automatically doing that from jump.
How would you feel after finding out that this baby ain't yours, and now you gotta pay child support for a kid? That's
You can
not
only
yours?
do a test.
Well, I only would have to pay child support if like the mom was like alive, right? I mean, she like I don't know. Her brakes went out on the freeway one night. I don't know, like if some shit like
my
that had
God.
happened.
But then don't you gotta take care of the kid?
Yeah, I ain't paying child support. I ain't giving my money to nobody else household.
Yeah, I know.
Got me messed up. Yeah. I was about to say something though. What were we?
Do you think they should change the rules of child support?
Dog, they should for sure.
Yeah,
for
'cause
sure.
I feel like a lot of people be getting over.
Nigga, they really do be
Everybody
getting over.
get-
Child support
everybody
is a big scam for single women.
Can I get over, please?
I don't know what you waiting for, bro.
Yeah, I would have been doing that.
Yeah, you
tripping.
bugging.
Oh, the papers are in.
And look, we just downed it. We took. We just downed it and bigged you up for it. That's crazy. So, wait, fuck. Oh, would you get a DNA test? Like, are you getting one no matter what?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now I would say yeah, but I feel like in a moment I probably want to think about that.
I'm getting one no matter what, and I would like, and I would hope that she would just respect, like, just how would you feel if your nigga like Marissa is like, hey, I want to like DNA test, like, no disrespect to you, just make sure.
Where's the trust?
Nigga, the nigga went 2 years without knowing there's a bet 3 down there.
That's a whole ass argument. I mean,
where's the
it
trust?
don't matter. They gonna get over it eventually. But that is a whole ass argument waiting to happen. But I mean, you can't blame us.
So you would be mad if a nigga, like, if your nigga like was like, hey, look, no disrespect to you.
No disrespect.
I just want to, like, you know, we just got to make sure. Like,
do you have to? You can only get a blood test when the baby's born.
you can do it anytime.
Oh, so while she's pregnant?
Oh, you can do that, can't you? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Get in there.
How you do that?
Why waste any time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how they do that shit.
Put the needle through the belly.
Oh,
Yeah.
and poke the little nigga. Would it do that like
the
lower
baby
chances
must
of
have to
dying?
be a certain amount. Or the mom has to be a certain amount of months then, right?
Nah, cause that
I don't know.
I don't know. But Marissa, you would be upset though.
I would be upset. I'd have a hard time getting over the fact that he didn't trust me.
I think she'd be upset even if she was cheating on him.
Yes, she would.
Yeah, she'd be hella mad. She'd be hella mad.
Yes, she would. How dare you go? I know who you kind of who
Even
didn't.
if it was another nigga baby, even if she knew, she'd be mad that he asked that. What the fuck?
That's so.
Any female would be mad. Like, fuck.
It's just a trust thing. Like, I'm with you, and you asked me for a DNA test. Like, you don't trust me. You don't trust me. If there's
We
no
have
trust,
all
there's nothing.
been in, we have all messed with people who got boyfriends and girlfriends. Okay, come on now, like, you know that there's always time, like, to do some other shit. So you wouldn't be able just to like respect the fact. Okay, I get where you coming from.
We can take the test.
Okay, cool.
I'll take it.
All right.
It's not guaranteed that I'll be with you afterwards.
What?
That's what I'm saying. For what?
For what? You really just trust, nigga. Trust, nigga. The girls you was the niggas you was cheating with, girls. I'm sure.
That's the case. I ain't signed a
Trusted
birth
him.
certificate until we get it done.
Yeah, on me. Where the trust at?
We can get it. We can do the DNA test.
Niggas ain't, you ain't leaving me with my kid.
That's what I'm saying.
And now I gotta pay child support. Tuh.
That's bullshit.
There
I don't
you
even think
go.
that.
It's yours.
Really,
nigga.
they probably.
You petty.
The judge probably would let them mom win. They always let
Always,
mom win.
bro.
But like,
What you gotta do? What you
can't
gotta do
blame-
is like go put like roaches in the baby mama house and like
Take
hella
pictures
rats
of
and
it real
take
quick.
pictures and then present to the judge like, this is unlivable situation. Like, make sure it's a shootout every other night in the hood. Like, for sure. There you go. Everybody, if you listen, if you got child support issues, my guys, listen. I just gave you a couple gems. Make sure the living situation is disgusting. You can help. You can help your own case. Okay? Be nice with her for the first, like, for at least a week. Just get
Shut
shit
up,
going.
Kelvin.
Get it going, okay? Get it going. Take pictures of like different cars outside her house. Like you could set up your homies like selling drugs and like chilling on their porch outside. There's ways, guys. Okay? We're gonna get the bag.
We're gonna get the bag.
Fight back. 2018.
We're gonna get the bag.
2018.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, shit. Y'all got anything before I continue? No. Okay. So, I was thinking about this. Well, I seen it on Twitter. I love Twitter because Twitter gives you everything. And this girl randomly tweeted, "I'll be damned if my nigga mama move in with us at any point in time." Like, so.
I was like, yeah.
You seen that too? Yeah. No. Okay, just making sure. How y'all?
What you got to move in for?
I can't bring my mom's in for a minute.
Damn.
I can't let her get on her feet.
For a minute?
Damn, on her feet.
How long is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't moving out my room. And my
Not
kids
done?
ain't moving
What
out
the
their
fuck?
room either.
Oh, Marissa.
So you feel?
So their grandma,
so
the
you-
kid's grandma.
So you feel the same way about your mom moving in?
My mom ain't moving in.
Come on, we talking about ifs. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
If.
Don't do that. Ifs.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, all now. What if your pops
Jeez.
came back out of nowhere and it was like, I need a place to stay?
Wow.
Your father.
No, nigga.
What if, no, nigga.
Negative.
No, Anthony.
No. Wait, what?
My daddy's name is Anthony.
Talk that shit, man.
Hey, man. That's supposed to be on the low.
Well, your dad's name is Ant. That's disgusting.
Anthony, yeah.
You live with an ant.
I don't know him.
Malia, that's granddad. She fed up.
She hell bad.
All right, but so you wouldn't be for it?
For my mom, for his or my mom moving in. Why? I need to know why.
Obviously, she moving in for a good reason. Like, come on now, don't do that.
They ain't just gonna move in just because she wants.
Yeah, just because she.
You
Now
never
she just.
know. You never know.
Hey,
There's some-
if my mom hit me and was like, "Hey, I just want to come move,"
Yeah.
nigga, get your
Yeah,
for
get
what,
your
mom?
grown ass out of
Yeah,
here.
for
What's
what?
wrong with you?
And if she come in, she got to pay rent. 'Cause
Oh,
they tax the
what?
fuck
Yeah.
out of me, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Regina, listen. Nah, but you know what? My mom hella cool though. Like I couldn't see my any like. My future significant other, wife, whatever, like having a problem with mom, like my mom for sure.
mom's hella cool.
Everybody loves my mom. My mom hella nice.
Yeah, your mom just be like, she just be bugging over everything.
Bro,
I'm
she
sure.
do be
I'm sure
bugging over everything. She
that'll
be
probably
hella-
get on everybody's nerves for sure for a minute.
She just be hella talkative. She be trying to
And y'all argue every day, all day.
because she be irritating.
Aw.
But
That
I
would
love
be
my
it.
mom.
Yeah, like I could definitely see like whoever it is, black. I guess she could stay. But Regina,
For
you
how
paying
long?
rent. Yeah, and if you like dine or something, mom, like
Ooh.
I don't want you in your last stages in my house.
Oh no, it's
No, you
bad.
can't
'Cause
die
if
at
you
my
die
house.
in my house, I gotta leave.
Yeah, we gotta leave.
Like, man.
It's your house if you die in there for sure.
The dying chair.
Yeah, I don't
You saw
need.
the episode of Boondocks?
No, wait, no, what?
I ain't heard about
dying chair.
Boondocks in a minute.
Yeah, I ain't heard about
Anyways,
that. Shit.
But yeah, my mom, his mom, I don't know. I mean, for how long? For how long?
Shit.
I'm still walking around in my t-shirt and panties.
I'm sure my mom would be doing the same thing.
Like,
That's
I
hella
wish
funny.
his mama would tell me to put some clothes on in my fucking house.
Nah, she
Oh
definitely
my
wouldn't.
god, she got to
Nah,
go.
She ain't got.
Yeah,
got
those
the right
rules.
to do that.
But you know, I think the conversation will have like from probably before she even move in. There's going to have to be a sit down in a nice setting to where we can have a conversation to where things can't get taken out of context or out of place. We're going to sit down and be like, "Look, mom, this is our house. You're living with us. Whatever
We have loud sex. We bring people in.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like you just got to
So
deal
and
with
if
it.
you got a problem with it, you can sleep downstairs on the couch. Nah, but yeah, there I think it could work. It just got to be a conversation, and the conversation has to include rules, house rules. What else? Your rent, because we gonna need that old people check for sure, mom. That retirement or something. Kelvin, you too. Oh, nigga, let my dad move in. I'm taxing your bitch ass, nigga. That nigga pimped the fuck out of me for the last 3 years, nigga. Yeah, Kel. Yeah, nigga. I want everything, nigga. You leave with nothing. You come in with something. You leaving with nothing, nigga.
Run me my money.
Nothing, nigga. Oh my god, nigga. Oh my god. I'm taking everything from that nigga.
Yeah, I remember hearing Kevin talking shit. That nigga would be hot. Like, god damn, bro.
Nigga,
He wanna give me an extra week.
Nigga, nigga, the weekend we moved, I had to pay rent to
I
that
know,
nigga.
that
Oh
shit
my
was
god, what
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy. I would have been sick too. I'm sorry, Pops, but
That's crazy.
I should have just shot the fair one with him, huh? I should have just told him
dog,
straight up.
it was worth it.
It was worth it. I should have just been like, yeah, bro. Hey, listen.
You ain't getting your money, nigga.
Oh God. Nigga. Oh God.
Well, she can stay with me until she's getting on her feet. You know, like if she's in between, let's say she was renting or whatever, her lease is up, but she can't get her other apartment until this date. Yeah, you can come. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd rather not, but if it comes down to it, then yeah, come on, mom.
I just lost all of our fucking topics. I don't know where they went. But yeah, I don't know.
Goddamn.
I know, bro. Like, what just happened to him?
They're not at the top.
Nah, I don't know what just happened.
Did you delete
I think I just or whatever. We just go ahead. So wait, are we done with that one?
Yeah.
Chubb, bitch of the week. What you got?
This is the week. Okay.
Broke ass bitch.
Okay. So out of last week, you guys know my bitch of the week was Eminem, but this week we're gonna have to reverse it. I'm just gonna have to give it to my man, Machine Gun Kelly.
Broke ass bitch, and you a bitch.
So if you guys didn't hear, he was on stage at the Fall Out Boys concert, and he had everybody in the stands put the middle finger up, and he turned around and he took his jacket off, and he had a picture of the cover Eminem had for that song that diss song.
Yeah.
With the little
Kill shot.
Yeah. So he had that, and he had everybody flipping the camera off. But no, the fans didn't know. The fans didn't know that he had that shirt on. And then when they turned around, he was getting booed and shit.
Oh.
Yeah. So he pretty much played the fans out, and then like hella fans was just commenting and stuff and sending them messages and shit. Hold on, let me pull up this message.
And he was an opening act too.
Nigga.
Like all those people in the stands came to see the Fall Out Boys. For
Yeah,
real,
not
for
you-
real.
not
Not
you.
you.
Someone was like, "Tell them the truth, Kelly. Let them know. Let them know this was a Fall Out Boys crowd. Let your fans know that you had on the jacket, and ask the crowd if they could put their middle fingers up for a picture." Hold on, where I'm at.
That's kinda
my
funny.
fault, I lost the picture.
That's brilliant.
No, it is brilliant. It is brilliant. It's very brilliant. He was like, not telling them what the picture is for. Bro, this nigga can't write. Tell them how. No, this nigga can't write. Tell them how you turn. I can't read.
Oh, look at my African American over here.
Tell them how you turned away from the crowd, took off the jacket to expose that shirt. They had the pig taken. But you can't be doing that. That's crazy. All right. I ain't doing this business week no more. I'm not doing the business week no more. I'm not doing the business week no more.
Practice it next time or look over it. I'm sorry,
I'm not doing the business week.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
I'm good.
All right, and that concludes.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Nah, it's good.
That actually he was brilliant for that though. Can we keep the buck? Like, cause he tricked everybody into doing that.
I don't really care about this topic no more. We can go on to the next topic.
Oh my god.
That's just crazy.
You laughed at yourself first. That's why we
Nah.
laughed. All right, Chuck. I'm sorry. Do you accept my apology?
Nah, niggas laugh at my downfalls.
All right. So, all right. That was our mission of the week.
Shit is crazy. Richard, what the fuck you laughing at? What the fuck you keep laughing for?
Get her, Chuck.
No.
Get her, Chuck.
Shut up,
Nah,
bro. Shut up.
I don't want none of them. All right, on to the next topic.
All right. Okay, so I got one. Did y'all hear about Beyonce using witchcraft on bitches? Y'all didn't hear about that?
On who?
On people's. I don't know who it is on women.
All I know is on Jay-Z.
You see how that nigga look at that picture, bro?
He look crazy.
That nigga was looking sick. All right, let me go to my saved pictures. How you get to there? Oh fuck, I gotta get there.
Using voodoo.
Using voodoo, nigga. Hold on, here it goes.
Creole
Here it
shit.
goes. Nigga, you gotta leave them alone. Oh, I didn't save it. I guess I did. Oh, whatever. So, one of Beyonce's what's it called? Musicians. She played the drums. She had she is suing Beyonce because she said that she has been using sexual witchcraft on her, or for yeah, like shit like that. It's kind of crazy, bro.
Sexual witchcraft?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What
It's
do you
crazy.
mean?
Hold on, let me find my screenshots.
Or
Did I
recently?
save in my screenshot? Here it goes. Excuse me. All right. So According to The Blast, Beyonce's former drummer of 7 years, Kimberly Thompson, claims the Houston songstress is caught up in the practices of extreme witchcraft, forcing her to seek a temporary restraining order, which, I'm sorry, she wasn't suing her, she's getting a restraining order, which was reportedly denied by the judge. Thompson alleges in the paperwork that Beyonce subjected her to extreme exhaustion, magic spells of sexual molestation, loss of a man, job, theft of homes, large losses of money, extreme theft of intellectual properties, the murder of my pet kitten, magic spell on my lovers, and numerous broken relationships.
No. You just work too much, bitch. Like, that's why.
Thompson reportedly is adamant that the pop star has been tapping her phones and controlling her finances.
This bitch going crazy.
That's crazy. Thompson appears erratic and disheveled as she rants about mean people on her YouTube page. But is everybody just like bag chasing at this point?
It's on your shirt. Stop. Don't freak out.
Oh, it's probably my thing. I don't know. Is it something on my shirt?
That's on your necklace.
Oh yeah, I know. Good.
Okay.
So
I can't see, so.
I know you blind. People just do anything to get the bag at this point, right?
I think she's going crazy. She may have some mental illness that's affecting her now. For her to appear disheveled, ranting about some Beyonce doing witchcraft.
I mean, it's not
Beyonce. She's blaming Beyonce because she lost her man.
She's not the first person to blame Beyonce
because
for
her
witchcraft,
cat
though.
died.
They've been putting Beyonce in that type of realm for a while now. She's not the first person to say that.
Yeah, I've heard about
There are
that.
a few, like she had a couple dancers say the same shit. She's not the first person.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe nothing.
I think Beyonce mean.
I can see her being mean.
I don't think so.
I fuck with Beyonce though, so be high, don't cover our comments and shit. But I could definitely see her being like, mean.
I don't see her being that way.
For real.
Yeah, I just see her being very
I see her
down to earth.
being very bossy. Like very.
Well, it has to be perfect.
And there's nothing wrong with being bossy,
Yeah.
but when you being bossy and mean, it's a little
The
different.
way you come at things.
Yeah.
You gotta
for
know
sure.
how to come at certain situations.
I don't see her that way.
Whatever. Beyonce out there doing witchcraft. Point
No,
blank.
I can see that.
I can see like nigga.
I can see that.
So nigga, that's more than one person.
You believe in witches?
Yeah, that shit real.
To you, okay.
That shit's real.
To you, okay.
Marissa, you don't even.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You don't even believe in God. Shut up.
Can you please stop saying that?
Whatever. We'll start believing in God. That's what I said.
So you can believe that we came from monkeys?
Yes, you do. She swear to
Who
God.
said that?
We went to what's that place called in the city? The museum where we went.
Science Museum?
Science,
Yeah,
California Museum.
Yeah. She was like, "Isn't that just amazing? We really came from that." Like, nigga.
He putting words in my fucking
What did you
mouth.
say? What did
I
you
don't
say?
remember what I said.
Oh, you never remember what you said.
That's crazy.
Chubb, on me, she was like,
I
"It's
believe
amazing."
you.
Oh, I promise you, because you know she's a science
I
head
don't
ass
believe
nigga.
we came from a monkey.
What do you believe?
I believe that we evolved
From what?
from humans from way back when, nigga.
You said monkeys when we was
I
here.
never said monkeys.
So what are you saying, like cavemen?
Probably.
Nigga, those are people.
Yeah,
So
those
we
are
in it.
people.
So
We just got smarter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Evolution, you evolved.
Stop saying that word.
I
That
know it
means you
scares
came from-
evolution scares
No,
people.
it does not. It just means
So
you're saying it
why-
like as we like when you say that, it's like you're saying we came from something.
Yeah, I don't really,
We did.
I
You
don't
think
really-
we're
Not
like this the whole
monkeys, nigga.
time?
Yeah.
I never said monkeys.
Not. I think we got smarter, of course.
yeah,
with
we got
technology.
smarter. We didn't come.
evolved.
What did we evolve from?
I would think that mean we adapted.
If that's the case,
if
why?
anything, not
If that's the case, why haven't we evolved again?
Who says we're not?
talk your
We're not
shit,
what?
Chubb.
Who says we're not evolving?
We're the same.
How do you know? We get smarter every
We're
day.
getting smarter.
But we're not going to change
evolving.
into nothing
How
else.
do you know? You don't know that.
Marissa, what are
Kelvin.
we going to change into?
You don't know that we changed.
You don't know that we didn't change.
It don't matter. I beat you to the punch.
Actually, there's scientific evidence that we
No,
did
it's
change
not.
over
Shut
time.
up, those fake scientist ass.
So I'm gonna be a
Okay.
superhero one day. Is that what you telling me?
Saying stupid shit now.
Is that what you telling me? So
No.
what more can we do to change?
Yeah, like
what,
legit.
I
what-
don't know.
What is there next?
I don't know.
Come
We'll
on.
find out later.
No, nigga.
We'll
How you
find
a
out
scientist
later.
don't even believe that they was
But-
cloning people?
And you know how long they've been saying it's gonna be flying cars? You tell me I'm gonna change? You know I'm gonna change? Come on.
Get her, Chuck!
Chubb.
Come on.
Come on, Chubb.
Get a Chubb
Or we can do this all day.
all
Yeah,
day.
we can.
Fake scientist ads don't even believe in fucking
I'm
niggas
trying to
cloning
figure-
people. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out how people say that we came from monkeys, though.
And monkeys are still monkeys?
Monkeys are still monkeys.
Monkeys are still monkeys.
Yeah, I don't
So
understand.
you
that
tell me
either.
they're gonna become
Now
human?
you don't understand.
I
it.
don't understand
Look
how
at her
monkeys
ass.
stop from
Look at her
monkeys.
ass.
I hit her with some facts, and now
No,
she's
we
trying
never
to
came.
change.
I don't think we came from monkeys.
Stop it.
There's no scientific evidence to state that we came from monkeys.
Stop it.
That's all right. So where's the scientific evidence that we changed?
On the internet, read a book. Chubb.
Oh, she just tried to get at you.
That's what
Chubb.
I'm
I'm just saying, like,
try
come
to
on
get her,
now.
Chubb.
You trying to swing below the belt?
I'm not. No, that's where you get your
You gonna
information
Marissa Phillips
from.
get her. She starts
That's
swinging
what-
blow the
That's
belt.
what I'm saying. You gonna laugh at me for reading, and then you gonna tell me
They
to
gonna
read
tell her
a
to read a
book?
book.
Oh,
Oh,
I
niggas
didn't-
is shady.
That's
Oh no,
crazy.
nigga, no.
That's crazy.
Nigga, do my niggas Chubb
That's
like
your
that.
I
insecurities,
see
Chubb.
niggas true.
Nah,
I
you
see niggas
insecure.
true colors.
Okay.
You
I
insecure.
don't have insecurities.
He don't have insecurities.
Oh, Chubb is perfect.
I didn't
Chubb
say
is
I was-
perfect.
I didn't say I was perfect. I have insecurities. I just
Chubb, stop.
I don't care that.
No, Chubb. We got it. You perfect.
I'm perfect.
And you're not. All right, so speaking of perfects and imperfects, some weird shit happened on Black Ink this week. This nigga 4 got caught up, bro.
Black in Chicago.
Black in Chicago, my bad. 4 got caught up on some weird shit, bro. Some very weird shit. He got caught sending nudes to somebody. Don't you fucking chew that shit, Chubb.
I don't got nothing.
All right, good. This nigga was sending nudes.
Marissa?
We beefing?
Yeah, we beefing.
That's
Niggas
cool
wanna
with
laugh
me.
at me.
Nigga, get in line.
With all the never mind. All right, so back to what I was saying. Damn, before I was really interrupted by Chubb. He can hear that shit. He's out of here, bro.
Bitch.
You nasty ass nigga.
How?
You just gonna suck dick in our fucking camera?
That was crazy.
All right, so back to 4. This nigga was caught sending nudes to somebody. I don't know who it was. His girl ran down on him, was like, nigga, happy face and all. Happy face and all. And was like, so, what's this? Handed the nigga the phone. And this nigga sending the picture, sending a video. This nigga starts from the front. And then the weirdest shit happens. Niggas lifts his fucking leg up, nigga. And does like nigga records an under ass video. Nigga, like, what?
He recorded his
between the
asshole.
legs.
Got between the, nigga, all of that.
That's sick.
All of that.
He lifted the leg up and
And got under.
That's
had to get
sick.
that angle.
Who the fuck wants to see that?
A boy. A man.
Yeah,
She gonna say who the girl, nigga. Who's the man that you sent that to?
I wish a nigga would send me a video of his asshole.
Nigga, I have never not
Starts
once
off
took
from the front.
I have never not once took a video
Nigga, what?
and lifted.
I don't even
anything.
know what my own asshole look like, so I'm definitely not gonna let you
I've
see
never
it.
seen it.
Yeah, never.
Y'all never see your asshole?
What are we looking for?
Fuck, hell no, I ain't seen my asshole. What the fuck?
Come on, what am I looking for? Marissa, we know you see yours, but what am I looking at mine for? What am I mean, like,
Just so you know your body, I guess.
I'm sure all assholes look the same at this point, to be honest.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't
Just
need
get
to,
a mirror and do what Ford did.
No. No,
That's-
never, nigga. That
Maybe he was
weird.
just trying to look at his ball.
I'll probably throw it in my
No,
asshole.
no, I'm not doing none of that. He's weird. And then he tried to, his excuse was like, oh, I was trying, I'm trying to get, I was doing it for a threesome. Nigga, she pressed that nigga, she was like, call her right now. Call her right now. And nigga sat down, picked the puppy up, nigga. It was like, come on, bro, you're caught, nigga. And then he like tried to use well, I ain't been getting attention from you.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, bro. You gotta do better. Do better for. Do better.
Speaking of videos, do you guys send videos?
yeah.
Chip. No.
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 Have you ever like sent a cum shot video?
Yes.
How many?
How many? Wasn't many.
Like okay.
Because like if I'm gonna send a video, that mean I'm trying to like either get on FaceTime or something, or like yeah, like
I'll
I
do
can't
FaceTime.
I just can't do it to nothing. Like
Yeah, I was wondering, like, when
Yeah.
you guys do the cum shot videos, are you recording the whole time?
now
or you
if
pick your
I've
phone
done
up?
that, it was probably just like because the girl said it, I was like whatever. I did it and I wasted the whole nut. Now I'm here. But I'd rather be on FaceTime.
I'll do a FaceTime.
Really?
I'd rather be.
video.
I love FaceTime.
You did a cum shot thing on FaceTime?
Hell yeah, all the time.
Oh.
That's lit.
Oh gosh,
Let that shit
I
go.
think that's weird.
Really?
Yeah, like even phone
You
sex
thinking
is-
that's weird? No, phone sex is wild.
Yeah, that's weird.
Actually, no, phone sex was lit back in the day. I'll keep the bug.
What you
Phone
saying
sex
on
is
there?
lit. You gotta listen to her.
No, yeah.
What?
Listen to her. She
What did she say?
with anything. Anything. I don't give a fuck if you're not doing nothing. Lie to me. Come on, nigga, come on. You're like 15, 14. You never did that shit.
Come on, your hormones are going crazy.
Nigga, Marissa be lying, bro.
I never had phone sex. I think it's weird to me.
So you ain't never did nothing on FaceTime?
Marissa, you a lie that you ain't close.
I showed a titty.
Marissa, Marissa, I'm sure there's like a couple episodes back where you said some shit like, yeah,
Not on FaceTime.
I'm gonna go back and
I've had a
find
guy like take it out, just like, oh, let me see it. And he took it out. And I was like, ah.
And then nothing happened after that?
I mean, we was having sex, but I was just fucking with him.
No, like, there's like on the FaceTime, like there's
No.
What?
Oh yeah.
Nigga, that shit be all on the camera, like.
Ugh.
all up there.
Gross.
Be all up there.
I don't know. I
That
just
should be
think
funny.
it's not my thing. I'm not gonna say it's weird. It's just not my thing. I guess
That's crazy.
FaceTime sex.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a video, but I'll do FaceTime.
I send videos.
I mean, yeah.
That's it.
I do a 40. I go under the leg.
You going to the leg?
Yeah. He got my move.
He stole it from
I
you.
was like, whoa, I do that.
That's crazy.
That's how you record your videos, though. How you get that good angle? You get under the leg.
Bro, yeah, don't send me no. I like to see the back view. Like I like to see all of that shit. So it'd be like, yeah, like let me see all that shit. Like I don't know, the front view for like pictures be cool, but like let me see all that shit. Let me see all of that. Let me see all that. Turn around real quick.
Facts.
Like hold it behind you, like to where you're like your leg is. Yeah, let me see all. They be the good views. Somebody trying to see. We seen titties.
No, I be trying to like recreate those pictures I see on like Twitter and Tumblr and shit. I don't know how the fuck they get those angles.
What you talking about?
Just the news, those pictures. Like I'll show you later, but I
That's
try
all I
to.
wanna see in
I
you.
try to. No,
Oh,
not
don't
mine,
show
nigga.
me.
I try to recreate, but it's kind of hard.
All right, I guess if you say so.
They probably got selfie sticks.
That's what I was gonna say.
Niggas, my arms are short. I'm like, how the fuck are y'all getting this angle?
Alligator ass arms. Can't even wipe your own ass, Marissa.
Relax.
You do got little ass arms. That's crazy. Look at
You know, like they are like alligator arms. They're like little and fat.
that's hella funny. All right, so we off the nudes? Yeah, because that was disgusting. For you nasty. Have y'all been y'all don't watch Insecure, huh?
No, Kelvin.
Well,
I'll let you rant.
Yep. Nah, it's not a rant. I just want to apply. I'm a week late. My bad, y'all. But I actually got. There we go. Good job. I'm gonna clap. Good job. Insecure. You guys are back, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Podcast?
No, it's a series.
I'm done asking questions. It's
My bad, Chuck.
Nah, it's good. I see
I only laugh because she laughed. I laughed at her, not you.
See? Oh my god. All
Cause she's the joke, not you, Chuck. I got you. But yeah, so shout out to Insecure. I'm sure Issa. I was gonna go bad on you. What?
She's just being weird.
Yeah, no, she's very weird. But they brought Lawrence back. I'm happy. Now I can watch the show and feel like I could relate. But Lawrence came back, nigga, hit the ground running, boy. That nigga came back first episode, nigga was fucking all type of girls. And nigga ended up catching something, nigga. He was hitting girls like nigga back to back to back to back to back. Nigga, every scene he was going in. And then this nigga called something. He called chlamydia. And he had they had the audacity to call every girl to let him know. Hey, I just want to let you know I got chlamydia, so you probably gonna get tested.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Nigga, who does what they're supposed to do?
On their own.
Oh my god.
I mean, every girl that you mess with after you know you have it, yeah, you let them know. But
well,
You gotta take responsibility.
You
for
go
what
take the
you're
pill
doing.
after that. Like
yeah. But I'm saying like if you,
You gotta call. You gotta make them phone calls.
if it's that many,
I
no.
wish a nigga would do that shit to me.
you just gotta find.
I mean,
out.
he didn't know that he had it though at first, right?
He didn't know. Yeah, like
That's
I'm
what
sure
I'm
he
saying.
got it from one of them. So I'm sure him probably calling like was trying to figure out who it was, but like
Oh yeah, I have it too.
yeah, he bad, dog. But when he went down that line, nigga was making calls, and you're nasty for touching all them girls raw. Come on, Lawrence, my
And he
guy.
was probably doing oral. You can do that from having unprotected oral sex.
Oh, you're right. These are facts. These are facts.
It's not. Yeah.
I've never been put in that predicament to where I had to call people.
Me either.
I'm not calling nobody though.
I
ain't calling nobody.
It's bad.
I would.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be responsible. Yeah.
I think you called because you probably be like, you gave it to me.
Probably, yeah.
What if it was you that gave it to him?
There's no way to know that.
It is.
No, it's not.
Because if he was like, what if he got tested before like he interacted with you, and then nigga he interacted with you, and then you gave it to him, and he like.
Well, I'm constantly getting tested.
That does not. Sometimes it takes nigga a couple weeks to form. So
yeah.
What
That's
if you
why I
like?
spread my bodies out for the most part. Said for the most part.
Stop. You're lying.
I said for the most part.
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
It's just before I came to Vegas, I had to do my rounds.
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You're lying.
No.
All right, whatever.
Uh-huh.
It didn't work.
But yeah, I'd be responsible and make the phone calls.
I feel it.
Because then, that person doesn't know and he goes to the next chick. Or maybe he has a fucking girlfriend. Holy. So, you got to tell her. What if the girlfriend, man?
Ooh, what if the girlfriend gave it to him and then he gave it to you?
Oh, my God.
Ooh, talk about a triangle. That'd be lit, though.
That's crazy.
Like, everybody, like, all is forgiven at that point. And then they just start over. No? I don't know. But all right.
I know people that's
So if you just having sex with your girlfriend, like, is there any way you could randomly get that shit or no?
No.
I don't know. Is it?
Because I'm just trying to figure out where that shit come from anyway. I mean, just having hella sex.
No. It's a bacteria.
I mean, I understand, but where do you get
It's
that
sexually transmitted.
from? So where does it come from then?
The other person.
So someone has to get it. I'm trying to figure out.
You can't. If two people get together and they're both clean, you can't randomly pop up with STD.
So
somebody's cheating.
All right. So in other words, how do you? Well, I'm trying.
Where did it first come from?
Yeah.
Never know. You don't know. The
Shit,
Europeans.
white people. Yeah, I was saying white people. The whites brought everything over. Not trying to be funny, but these are facts. Like everybody was good till they started acting up. And sorry to our white listeners, but these are just do your history and research, y'all. Y'all are nasty.
Your answers.
Yeah, not you guys, but your peoples. Your peoples. Hey,
Uh-oh.
I want to know where like our listeners are from, like who be listening. And every time I be like, "Hey, y'all hit us up," nobody hit me like, "Nigga, let me know who you are."
Bitch.
Bitch.
I just want to know. But I mean, whatever. If y'all don't want us to know that y'all listening, they probably just trying to be nosy. But I fuck with it though. Be nosy.
Fuck it. Give us them numbers.
yeah. I'm fucking with
Click
it.
on it.
Yeah, click, please. But please. So, Cat Williams, we're back. He ended up apologizing to Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, he did?
He apologized. Y'all see the pictures on Shade Room? Excuse me. He had like pictures like he was like bowing down to her, like gave her like I don't know some other shit. But
Is this before or after the Kevin Hart and her?
this is
interview
before
on
the
Breakfast?
this is before that interview. And
What?
I'm tired of Kevin Hart. I'm tired of Kevin Hart.
Like, why is he in this?
That's if I was gonna do a bitch of the week, shout out to Chubb's bitch of the week, I would have did Kevin Hart this week because I don't understand why he keeps jumping into other people's shit and then plays like the victim role when niggas don't like him. Like, nigga, mind your business, bro. Like, he like, I don't know. He had a lot to say about what's that nigga name about Cat Williams and shit. I'm gonna play it. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna play it because he had a lot to say. And where's that? Here it goes. Ugh, a lot to say. Like, Kevin, shut up, nigga.
Get into it. Let me tell you my frustration.
Can I ask you a question first?
No.
Let's get into it. Go.
Here's my frustration with Cat Williams comes from. You keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Cat was in that position at one point.
You were the guy. You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Cat Williams. Cat Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up?
All right. So, has Kevin Hart done the same thing at all for anybody?
Well, honestly, I don't know. When I watch his stand-ups, I don't know who came before him, like who opened up and whatnot. So I can't. I personally, I can't put anybody down. I don't know the full backstory on, on what they do. Yeah.
I do know that he has a group of comedians that he's with, and they're called the Plastic Cup Boys, and the Plastic Cup Boys have not blown at all. Pause. Yeah, like nothing, nigga, and they are actually kind of funny. And they're not in none of this nigga. Yeah, like, and they're not in none of the movies. So it's like, but they're signed to him, like under his shit. Like they quote unquote work for him. They're all like writers for him. They all do stand up, but he hasn't blown anybody either. But what I have seen him do though is I've seen him stand by people. So when you're standing by somebody, that means they've made it to next to you, right? So that means I haven't seen him push Tiffany Haddish until recently, and that's just for like recently. I mean, within like the last year or two. So it's just like you're not really doing it. Like you're not helping your people out the same way you just kind of downed Cat Williams. And what his thing is, he always keeps talking about the crabs in the barrel mentality. But nigga, you just put the whole nigga down on another platform instead of your opportunity to big him up to show him how you could have been the bigger person. But you just dragged him down, and now you're all same crabs in the barrel that you talked about. And it's like, nigga, you can't be so easily offended when somebody has an opinion, but then you have your own opinion, then you get your feelings hurt again when niggas have their opinion. Then when niggas be like, I don't like you, niggas' feelings get hurt. Nigga, if people don't think you funny sometimes, it's okay.
Cat Williams ain't said nothing about Kevin Hart yet.
I think he did like before, but he was just like, it was a while ago. Like it was a long time ago.
This whole shit.
Nah, he hasn't. I haven't heard him say anything about Kevin Hart in a while.
He should have a response to him.
Shit, I mean, he should, but I'm sure he ain't gonna. I'm sure he's just probably gonna leave that shit alone. But now, Cat Williams and Kevin Hart and Mike Epps are at it again, and their niggas, they just gotta fight.
Mike Epps like 6'3", Kevin's like 5'1".
They don't come on. Us short niggas got hands though.
Okay.
But he not that tall, is he?
I don't know. He looked tall.
Everybody looked tall on TV.
Friday?
Everybody looked tall on TV though. But I don't know, whatever. But yeah, how y'all feel about that?
About
just like anything about it. How do you feel about? Do you think black people do a lot of, or have like are infamous for the crabs in the barrel mentality? I mean, it is very prevalent in our.
I don't know what crabs in the barrel means.
So it's basically like you put crabs in the barrel. One crab's trying to get out. Another crab's going to try to grab it back in to get itself out. So it's like it's constantly everybody pulling each other down instead of helping each other get out.
That's known that's very prevalent in the black community.
Period.
That we don't really help each other.
Facts.
We're always in competition. It's like we can't have more than one be great without the next person feeling like I have to bring this other person down in order for me to come up. Like, why can't we all just come up?
Facts. These are facts.
You know, like why do we have to be in competition with each other? There's room for success for a lot of people. You don't have to bring anybody else down to get to where you need to be.
That's real.
I mean, the less energy you spend on bringing somebody else down gives you more energy to bring yourself up.
Facts.
So
I feel like that's just certain industries though. Because I know some successful black people. Well, I don't know them personally, but I know some successful people know successful black people, and they always try to help people out.
Yeah.
Like they want to see people do good too. They want people to do good with them. But I don't know. That's just like I said. I just think it's just certain industries. Like
it's like the quote unquote urban industry.
Like when it's like that, like famous people and shit like that. Like people are actually out there. I feel like it's that industry.
I get what you're saying.
Because there definitely is black people who like to see other black people successful.
For sure.
Of course.
Like even with this podcast shit, like I always make sure I try to help as many people as I can. Like, not only because, but I like to see other people succeed. And two, shit, when I first was getting started, I talk about Tim from the Young Black and Broke podcast. Like, I didn't know that nigga from the Man in the Moon, bro. Like, and I randomly DM'd him like, hey, how did you get started? What do I need? Blah, blah, blah. And nigga didn't like, you know, like, we're doing the same thing. So I kind of expected him to be like, you know, be short about it. That nigga gave me the whole rundown, like, and gave me a list of shit, where to get shit from, the equipment I'm gonna need, all of that shit. And I was like, oh, that's solid. Like, and I was like, no, I want to help people the same way. Like he didn't question anything. And after that, he was, you know, he checked in, he listened to, you know, he listens to the podcast same way I listen to his. But it's just like, you know, you help, when you help people, you start gaining relationships that you will need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and instead, if you want to build bridges, not burn them with anybody. And so, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't like that type of mentality where you got to down somebody to big them, like to big yourself up. I think that's trash. But all right, for the last 10 minutes, I do want to talk about mental health right now. Got a little thing, but it's gonna start with Kanye. So Kanye this week tweeted and had, don't do that. Did you do that? Mm-hmm. Why?
Kanye is funny.
All right, let's get to it. We're not gonna talk about the.
I hope he's getting the help that he needs.
All right, well let's talk about this. So well, should we talk about the little Instagram post that he had?
That was funny.
All right, we can do that. We'll talk. Okay, before we get in here, a couple more 10 minutes. All right, we'll get to that. So Kanye this week challenged. Not, I guess you say challenged. He was talking to Nick Cannon, Drake. Who else was that he?
Nick Cannon, Drake.
He pressed a couple niggas.
He pressed a few people.
I was for it. I ain't gonna lie. I was for it. You didn't hear about this, Marissa?
No. Where have I been? What have I been doing?
I thought that's what you was talking about. Yeah,
that's not what I was talking about yet. But we're gonna get to, hold on, let me get to it.
No, I'm saying I thought that's what Marissa was talking about.
So he was talking to Nick Cannon, Drake, and Tyson Beck.
Express some things that were not sitting right with my spirit.
Talk your shit, yeah.
Now that I'm about the sunken place, I can think and I could just be yay and just express how I feel. There's a couple things that I want to address. First of all, I want to address Nick Cannon. Like, I understand that you used to date my wife, but, you know, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that.
On me.
Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fuck my wife.
On me.
Now, the next thing is with Drake. Yeah, I told you that if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the thoughts to, hold on, this train going by. Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have thought and had the wherewithal to say, hey, Pusha, don't diss Drake on my beat. And I spoke about that and took accountability for that. Now, what I'm looking for my spirit to take accountability is the fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you fuck my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that, that don't sit well with my spirit.
Don't sit well, nigga. Talk your shit, yeah. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, his wife has a past. He can't be mad.
Yes, you can be. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit, nigga.
Didn't he say slavery was a choice?
What does that have?
I don't give a fuck about anything else, and he has to say.
That's so close-minded. We're not talking about that right now.
All right.
I'm
not past it.
We're talking about
people fucking his wife.
And then speaking about it, you don't think that's disrespectful?
I mean,
like, and then making assumptions about nigga.
Marry a virgin.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't know. All right, I see where you're going with it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're in look at the industry that they're in. They're famous. I mean, look at the wife he chose to marry. Like, what, you know the consequences that's with it.
So you think you're gonna find just a virgin girl here?
No, I didn't say I think I'm gonna find a virgin girl.
So okay, perfect. Somebody had sex with your wife before you married her, right?
Okay.
Now think about this: niggas getting on Instagram talking about how somebody like, I mean, yeah, I was with her.
As of now,
nigga, we're talking about you right now. That's why I went to Instagram.
I just told you that look at who they are, look who we are. Of course, I'm gonna be mad now. Look who they
it
are.
Don't matter. That's the same thing.
Their whole life is publicized.
But it's bumped up to a different level, which is why I chose social media with you. So that's why I chose Instagram, or we could say Twitter, like, or either or social media for us. They're on the radio platform talking about this shit, or a bigger media platform. So I brought it down for us, social media as far as Instagram. A nigga you know Okay, that you dealt with your wife before you met her. Now he's on social media, there's some shit being said. And so he shit, the nigga probably hit, or maybe he did have sex with her. You wouldn't feel some type of way?
He's coming out with it.
They're talking about it,
or is he being questioned?
Somebody asked him a question about it. So they were talking about
what I want him to do? To lie and say that he didn't fuck her?
But you wouldn't feel some type of way, like, nigga, why is you speaking to my wife? Like, I would be like, nigga, ignore the question.
She has a past. You have to be. That. So it's your wife.
You would be okay with that? With them speaking of, like, having a full blown conversation about another man, maybe he's fucking your wife. You would be okay with that? Your wife.
I want it.
That's what I'm saying. That I would be, nigga. I would be saying the same thing. I think he handled it pretty well.
These conversations shouldn't happen on a public platform.
Period. I don't even fuck with y'all. If y'all gonna have a conversation, have that shit with y'all. Not for everybody else to see. My wife.
I agree. I agree with Kanye. Like, that's his wife. You should have respect for somebody's wife, somebody's marriage.
Bro,
period.
She has a whole sex tape out there.
That has nothing to do with it. Your wife was sucking some nigga dick before you guys got together. Okay. So she has a whole past before you.
My wife isn't.
I'm sure she got a video.
My wife isn't in public like Kanye's wife.
Your wife is just like that's why I brought it down to our level.
You can't bring that.
Yes,
down.
I did. I just minimized it.
You can't bring the two sisters. No.
I made it relatable to you.
No one's gonna ask about my wife.
Nigga, there's niggas talking about bitches. Please. Always. We talk about nigga. That's what I'm saying. We talk about niggas' girls.
Oh man.
Come on, Chubb. Don't do that. Come on. Like, have the conversation.
No.
No.
I'm saying
I'll have it with Marissa.
I'm saying no. That's not gonna happen.
So, but.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, people should respect Drake. I don't think Drake should probably clear those rumors up, but it's good for business right now.
Nah, for sure. I feel that.
Yeah, Kanye, you probably got to deal with that for a second.
Yeah.
Or, you got that nigga number, call him.
Nigga, he right up the road. Nigga, hit a left. Cut the lights off. Like Drake said, but
hit
still.
it with a rock.
Nigga.
Hit it with a stone.
Nigga.
Yeah, so those conversations should happen in private. You should respect people's relationships. What if Nick Cannon, what if somebody was speaking on Mariah when you was with her?
Right.
You feel some type of way. You got the whole bitch name tatted on your back.
Dog.
You feel some type of way.
You would feel some type of way. Like a nigga insinuating that somebody else has sex with your wife.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, bro, somebody insinuating publicly that somebody else has sex with my wife, I'd be pissed. Yeah. Like, that, I wouldn't care about, like, Nick Cannon's history with her, but now you're putting a whole nother nigga into our relationship now.
A wife.
Yeah, this is the now, not what happened back then. Anything before me, I don't give a shit about. But we talking about what happened now. Like, no, that's not cool with me. That's not cool with me. We definitely would have to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, but Kanye should know that people are gonna talk. He did marry a sex icon.
That's fine.
People are gonna talk, and that's what comes with. There's consequences to the choices that you make.
That's what I just said.
But I'm saying is, yes, that she's that, but if I know you and we're on a cool level to where, like, especially if we're all like they're all in the same industry, so it's a little different. Like, it's kind of like being in the same neighborhood or same school type of shit. Yeah. Like, nigga, no, you don't do that. Like, there has to be some type of respect level, like, to where I would expect Chubb to be like, nah, we could, or to even not say shit at all. Or you could, I don't give a fuck if you just laughing at what they saying, but for you to start insinuating, I don't know. It could be. No, nigga, no, not my wife. Sorry. We had to have it. Marissa, you let your husband, nigga, a girl insinuate he fucking somebody else. Nigga, on that for everybody to see. Nigga, I know you turned up. Thank you. That's all I want to say.
I agree with Kanye.
Yeah, tripping.
I'd be mad.
Tripping. I would not be for that shit.
No.
Nigga would have me fucked up.
You think Kim doing what Amber did, like licking Kanye's butt?
She put fingers in his cheeks.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. I don't think I'm sure she probably.
You putting fingers.
Yeah, you.
Put your mouth on
That's the last step, nigga.
There's steps to it.
I'm sure they're all doing that. Wait, did you see the video? They had like it was it wasn't no video of that. No, it was a video of like Chance, Kanye, Kim, and another nigga that was in the studio, and it was like, but like he was like. Kanye had like a film like he's just recording everybody in the studio, and if you like look over the nigga's shoulder, it was like nigga couple lines of coke on the.
I mean, it's not surprising.
Nigga, it was crazy.
They all do coke.
It was crazy. Matter of fact, I'll say this shit for next week. But yeah. So yeah, it'll be perfect for next week. Perfect for next week.
Kanye, how you slip up like that?
Yeah, next week we'll have that actually we'll have a really good one next week for sure. So we can just end it on that one. All right. So y'all got anything else? Chubb, you got something? Rissa, you got something?
Nah.
Rissa, where you know how to start bringing some topics on?
I did last week.
That was a whole nigga 7 days ago.
Chubb, you too.
What?
He got his segment. Don't do that.
Oh,
why are you talking? Why you go, nigga? Go down by yourself, crab. Crab in a barrel head ass. That's shady.
All right, I'll bring a topic next week.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Just like I did last week.
Oh, wow. You can't take no L. All right, so thank you guys for listening to episode 25 of the For the Culture podcast. If you man, nigga, y'all fucking just tell us who y'all are. Come on, somebody just let me know who you are. Like, if you know I know you listening, don't hit me up. No, I want to know the people who like listening in Spain and in Germany and all of them niggas, because they're out there. Yeah, like niggas in Japan listen. I want to know who the fuck you are. I think I might know who. But it's more than one person in Japan, so I want to know.
Yeah, I think I know who are with Japan blood.
Yeah, but I want to know who. Like, it's more than one. We get a few Japan people. So yeah, y'all let us know who you are, bro. So shout out to Deshaun in Japan.
I know, right?
Brody.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah, Brody. Shout out to Deshaun, my dog. So this is episode 25, and this is For the Culture podcast. We is up out of here.
Get real cameo. Don't get confused. I break the rules. I pay cash for my jewels. My sex life, I got tools. Never